Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We got grand finals here of the weekly sub-only Guardian tournament with no protections, but a lot of health. Nuda X versus Cosmos. Cosmos, the defending champion of all time. I think the only time he hasn't won a tournament that he's entered was maybe once.
When he didn't enter.
Oh, okay. My bad. One at one. All right, let's redo it. Roll it back. The only time he didn't, the only time he hasn't won he won a tournament that he's entered and has not played Kuzembo in. Why is he just giving him this? Because he's got Hog. That's my man.
Wow, he has a Hog.
Was when he played Kuzembo only, and it wasn't a Guardian tournament. All right, I'll just say that. And he might have lost some Matrix moves, but okay, here we go.
So
we got Maseratis.
How's it going? Yeah, coming into this, Cosmos on the Xing Tian, a guard which we haven't seen a lot of, but I definitely think a very strong guard in this format we're doing. Mutank sticking to his signature Sylvanus, as was in the previous game, him having success with this health build, but I really don't think that health build will be as strong in this matchup, simply because Xing Tian's 1 has percent health shred. I definitely think that is a strong tool which will come into play in this matchup.
Yep, he's got percentage shred and a lot of it. He is very, very strong against tankier gods, and I think he's gonna fare very well in this matchup. Nuda definitely got outpicked here, in my opinion. And Xing Tian, like Maz was saying, a god that we haven't seen. We actually haven't seen at all. I'm not sure if he was played or banned, but I forgot about him completely and overlooked him. He could be a top contender, to be honest, but it depends, I guess, on who he's up against. Nice
coming out from
Cosmos. I love how he picked up the creeps with him so that he can make sure he hits them with his one at the end of that combo as well.
Not enough damage at the moment. Interestingly enough, Cosmos has gone for the jumbo style. What's it called?
The Bumbas.
Yeah, the Bumbas mask. And now he's got Swiftwing. He's
this
going
man with
all
the
star
triple
Spartans.
We've seen him do the Bumbas before. It's very strong for this jungling build. It helps him take down the jungle mobs extremely quickly. And it seems like a big strategy of Cosmos is to just completely lay out his opponent in finals. Like I see him go for these more early game builds more than ever in the finals. I think but at this point he's just like, all right, well, let's bring it on home. And he's gone for the absolute most early game build I've ever seen with this start.
Yeah, he is going for the farm. He doesn't care about fighting. He's just looking for those buffs at the moment, and it seems to be working. Xing Tian naturally having a lot more damage to buffs as well in this early game than I'd say Sylvanus does. Simply because Sylvanus really only has the 1 to do the ability damage, his 2 not applying to minions. Whereas Xing Tian, pretty much every ability he has does ability damage. But yeah, really just looking to take all 3 of those buffs, sustain up with the Bumbas and the Hug secure, and just carry on going, out farm.
Wow, did he try to ult there and it didn't come out? Yeah, I think he did try to ult, but he was already in the animation of Cosmos's ultimate being swept away. This is a tricky position for Cosmos if he wants to go too aggressive. He's got to be a little careful. I don't think he's got any health pots ticking, but Nuda, the kind of guy to just ignore the aggression of Cosmos and just, focus on the wave. He's actually having trouble farming it, though, because of Cosmos' disruption of his own wave, making the creeps stack up in like a little bit of an awkward way for him. So it works out well for Cosmos, and what was I gonna say? One thing that Cosmos has going for him in this match now is that he just got to see Nuda's matchup against who was it that he just fought? Suspension. And he knows what Nuda's going for. This counter pick in the Xing Tian is very obvious with the, the percentage health damage. He's clearly going for a strategy here. And he knows that he wants to focus on the early game and just out farm so that he can just topple over Nuda. And Nuda, the kind of guy that doesn't really come in with, I feel like, more than one strategy here. He's always got that one thing that he lives by, that one god and that one strat. Uh-oh.
Nice lot coming out, chucking him into the minions, but just not enough damage at the moment, and this is the disadvantage of
He's going for it, but a good
fighting.
Aegis. Oh, that would have
Is
been
taking
so
any
nice.
damage. Yeah, that pull just off the mark.
But
Yeah,
Cosmos.
Cosmos, the disadvantage of his triple starter item build is that he's lacking a little bit of damage in his early game. He has
Yeah,
got
in
the
any
pen
other
boots to make up
scenario.
for it,
Yeah.
but just not enough damage at the moment to make anything happen with the healing coming out from Nutax on the Sylvanus. But he is being rewarded, getting that blue buff, and is quite a bit up in experience now. 2 levels, so definitely looking like Cosmos has this at
I
the moment.
can't believe Nuda stuck around here. Knowing that
Very
Cosmos was behind his blue, like there's just no reason to stick around. He wanted the wave so badly. And Cosmos, I guess, tricked him. He thought that he was gone, and maybe even thought, you know, if he comes around, he won't have enough health to dive, but he absolutely did, and just takes
Agreed
it.
coming out. Xing Tian also having his double dash, jump, escape thing. He's free, which
Yes,
allows him
a lot
to,
of mobility.
yeah, a lot of mobility coming out, whereas Sylvanus not much mobility, so Cosmos can really lock down the Sylvanus and punish him if he makes a mistake like overstaying like that.
Yeah, these
But
guys are
yeah,
like pretty much polar opposites. Nuda's strategy to just stick it out until late, basically healing up, poking, and dipping, trying to just harass and annoy Cosmos all the way. And Cosmos really just looking to get up in his face and not let him go.
and their builds reflect it perfectly. Xing Tian now finishing off at Bancroft's Thailand, going for that early damage. Bancroft's an incredible early game item, and Nuta sticking with his health build, it looks like. Going for...
I think Cosmos actually, or not Cosmos, but Nuda overlooked the fact that Cosmos can just so easily proc that Stone of Gaia with his 2.
That's true, yeah.
That's a bad pickup in this position, given that. As long as Cosmos knows that it's up and it does have that obvious aura around it, all he's got to do is walk up to him, and then boom, that item is rendered useless other than the health that it gives it. Now, it does give a lot of health, and that, you know, and Nuda's looking for that health, so it's not terrible, but it's definitely not one of the best pickups. The passive is not going to be of that much use to him.
Perhaps he's using it to remove the knockup from the 2, and then he's saving his ult, because Xing Tian has a long wind-up time where Nuta can react to the wind-up time and ult himself. So maybe he's just looking to immune one of the 2s and use that in his advantage in the fight.
That's true, yeah. Just give him 2 forms of knock-up immunity again.
Looks like
that would be the
Nuta's...
Nuda thing to do.
Yeah,
Get his
this has been Nuta playstyle we've come accustomed to.
Safe spot, but he keeps mistiming it. Is this thing, man? He doesn't need to wait that late. I see his ult keeps going off like right as he goes into the air. He keeps glowing, and I guess he's just missing the ult there.
I guess so. Nuta not familiar with the wind-up time Xing Tian has.
Yeah,
I guess.
I just think he does. It's not even that. Close pull, but yeah, no, it's not even that specific or it's not even that punishing to do it earlier either, because if anything, he's gonna hit you with like the very last frame of his ult. I don't think it would still throw him in time, so it's a strange decision. Oh, his ult was on cooldown, so is he just glowing when he gets into the air? That's really weird to me. I didn't know that he looks like that when he gets up there.
Maybe it's just a skin effect. Ooh, interesting. The Ankh coming out, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah,
the anti-heal relic coming out from Cosmos. I do like it. I wonder if he'll pair that up with a Divine Ruin, or whether he'll just stick with the Ankh and think that that's enough anti-heal.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting play. It would be even nicer if it slowed him. I feel like even better than the Ankh might be. Look at Cosmos just walking past me, not even caring. It's that Bumba's hog. Okay, that time, yeah.
It right that time. Looks like it's got it down. 3rd time, lucky ring.
Yeah, I would like to see, honestly. I know that it's not the fan favorite, but or the most popular duel item, but Horrific Emblem against Sylvanus, I feel like would be so strong, given that he can't escape it very well. He'd have to go into his sprint, and if he pops that sprint in any other scenario, you know, it's a very strong item for him. So I feel like that could be good, but it's either the Ankh or the it's awkward that item, you know, what was it, Creeping Curse, really kind of got split in two. Huh? That was funny. He just avoids him. Yeah, it kind of got split into two, and you go either or these items now.
Yeah, agreed. Although I feel like Cosmos has enough lockdown in his kit naturally, but he doesn't really need that extra slow coming out
I don't know,
from
man.
the...
You never have enough lockdown against Nuda. He's always
Maybe
got
if your name
something.
is NShadow.
He's got to check up his sleeve always.
Yeah, I guess seems to be doing well at the moment to playing from behind, but doing a good job of just not dying. He seems to be just farming, trying to get those Warlock sash stacks online. Whereas Xing Tian, on the other hand, he's going for that damage. He's just finished off his Divine Ruin, and it looks like he's going into a pen option. I expect this to be a spear, just because it synergizes so well with every ability. Yeah, ult coming out from Cosmos, throwing him towards the tower, but...
I'm really surprised Nuda pushed up right here when he did. I think he's almost definitely going to die for it. Uncharacteristic, maybe he's feeling a little defeated, because that was not the play. Oh my god, wait, I don't think it's going to be enough. He actually misses the root on him. Probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. That's a very healthy Cosmos walking through there. Gonna just take that and dip. There was, yeah, weird that Nuda would push up that far, given how behind he was, and, you know. Cosmos has that effect, though, where it's just very overwhelming. The playstyle, Jabber was just talking about, he went up against him in a Kabrakan mirror. He went up 2-0. That was Jabber going up 2-0. And then Cosmos took just 4 kills straight. He just killed him 4 times from down 2-0. Like, that doesn't happen, especially in a mirror like that. It's just, it's incredible. And it really is overbearing. And it's hard to bounce back against throughout the match.
Yeah, Cosmo's a very skilled player, knowing exactly how to aggress when ahead, but also how to play from behind. We've seen him do this in multiple tournaments, multiple matches. Very skilled duel player.
Yeah, Nuda really, again, not adapting here. I feel like he's not going, okay, you know what, finally, going a pen item here, and he maybe will go less health this time. We'll see,
really do hope
because
so.
it doesn't make sense against in this comp. Like, it is literally going to be torn to shreds by that Xing Tian 1. Yeah, Kumba was banned out here, actually. And Kumba was someone that I was hoping to see this event, and I haven't seen any of him, sadly. He was really absent. I guess a lot of people were banning it, or it just wasn't picked up. I feel like not many people banned it, though. How do I see who banned it out of them? How do you see that? I can't see that, Mons. You know how to see that? You don't know how to see that, do you?
I basically just spammed every button on my keyboard whilst I was trying to get like the slow-mo to work.
Oh, and then you found it?
And then suddenly the bands appeared, but I don't know what button I pressed, so...
Nah, no problem, no problem.
But yeah, Commander Clyde showed in the past tournament, but Kumba definitely does have a lot of burst damage. I'm surprised we haven't seen him. I guess Commander not playing himself, able to represent the Kumba. Yeah, huge lead for Cosmos,
Nice,
3-level lead. Cosmos just running.
Oh, also, God Odin, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry, we were in the middle of the cast.
Looks like he's starting on the rod as well.
Thank you. I wanted to show you out. He just got his Stone of Gaia up as he knocked him up, so he's going to have it for the immunity on the ultimate there. Bad timing for Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos really does need to pay attention to this Stone of Gaia and keep an eye on his cooldown so he knows how to use his abilities and play around it.
Yeah, he's not really letting any of this get to him right now. You know, he's just keeping that strategy being really safely aggressive. You know, he's it's like a cautious, tactful aggression, and I mean that's Cosmos in a nutshell. So he's not the type of guy that's gonna go wait. He's not gonna dive Phoenix unless he knows he's got the ability to kill off of it. Let's see if I'm right here. Yeah, there he goes.
Cosmos just able to dive the Phoenix. So much lockdown coming out from Cosmos. Sylvanus, no real way to get away from the Xing Tian, and Cosmos finishing the last artifact and finishing it up with a Chronos Pendant as well. I thought it'd be the rod, but apparently he just values that cooldown.
Yeah, he never goes rod. I don't know what he's ever doing. But we'll see. He does actually have one more starter item to sell. But yeah, he never values rod.
One more starter item to sell from the 3 that he had.
Yeah.
Interesting, he kept the Swift going as well. He just wants to go fast.
Yeah, this is tricky. Could go down. Nope. There we go.
Cosmos picking it up.
Secures it just in time. Smart to save his move there. Nuda with a great pull, though, from deep. He wants to find something here, but I don't... Oh, wow. That's a good route. He didn't even expect to hit that. He stopped in his tracks there. But he doesn't have the damage to fight through this, and he knows it, so it's kind of awkward. But Cosmos is not sure if he can take the engagement either. Okay.
Cosmos just looks like he's concentrating on the wave, but Viank comes out, does miss it with knockup. And
I'm surprised Nuda didn't try to fight there, man. After he hit the Sunder with the ult, like, that was so big. He was going to take so much damage, but now Cosmos is healing up quite a bit, and it's all due to that Chalice. In this matchup, I feel like the Chalice is just so strong, and any matchup against Sylvanus or anybody with like tick damage like that, pots come out so strong.
Xing Tian's passive as well. Increase health regen.
You're cutting out for some reason.
Oh, sorry about that, but I was just saying that Cosmos, Xing Tian's passive will help him a lot with the extra sustain he gets from it, the increased MP5. HP5 he get from that will really help him.
Yeah, that's actually, that is true. I actually completely forgot about that. It's funny how many of these Guardians, like, you have to keep tabs on so many things because they have a lot going on. Wow, I can't believe the ult itself killed. Ah, damn. He had so much damage in his build, Cosmos. He just went so ham in the end there. And I really like the build. I think he had the right idea all throughout.
Yeah,
and as you see, he didn't go Rod either. Again, see, he was going to go Gem of ISO because he's crazy. But that's game 1.
Cosmos just playing a perfect game, early
squid.
lead, and snowballing it throughout. We'll see how Nuta adapts in game 2.